Women's Rights by Taylor, Hunter, Danielle, Amanda, Amber, and Janessa. Women gaining the right to vote. Pakistani women have never had the right to vote for several different reasons, but lately women have been challenging these outdated laws. In their efforts, statements have been made saying it's un-Islamic for women to be part of democracy. Some women feel that these types of decisions are made only by husbands, while there are others who put themselves out there to try and make a difference for other people. Although the efforts seem to have done much to nothing, voices are being heard and opinions are being stated to the public. Malala has been a huge role model throughout all of these efforts and has shown thousands of women what it means to be a woman and how to obtain these rights for themselves. This situation reminds me a lot of the suffrage movement in the United States, which took almost 100 years. But women eventually gained that right, and I know these women in Pakistan will be able to do so in the near future.
Throughout history, the image of the ideal Pakistani woman has been constituted in varying ways. Some have restricted their work opportunities, while others have opened up specific non-domestic work activities. Back in the 1900s, Jinnah was a major example to women who wanted to work. Jinnah believed that women should work and will soon be working together with men in every department of life. While women were not banned from the labor market, written permission by a male guardian was required. Women were barred from certain occupations and professions such as judges, agriculture extension workers, mining, and engineers. Nowadays, you see women there teaching their children, reverting back to their earlier constricted roles as motherhood. Motherhood is praised there and make women very happy.
My topic that I'll be presenting on today is the veil. It is also called the hijab by the people of Pakistan, of the Muslim culture. The women of Pakistan are not required to wear the hijab from what I have found in my readings. It is something that many choose to do in order to fulfill the modesty section of the Quran. However, it is not something that is mandatory, although a lot of women do view it as something that they must do to show their identity within the Muslim culture and to show their religious beliefs and their faithfulness.
Separate seating for women and men in mosques. When did the separation start? Women in mosques traditionally sit behind men and children. This was not always the case. In the early days of the Islamic faith, it has been said that men and women were able to worship together. It was only when, after noticing that the men would become distracted by the women, that the separation was initiated. Further separation of women in everyday Pakistan. In many aspects of Pakistani life, women are to be covered, sheltered, or otherwise protected in order to ensure that Pakistani men are not distracted or tempted. Rather than focus on the men controlling themselves and treating the women with respect, the people do what they can to cover, separate, and hide their women from other men. Separation in mosques have led to other divisions. Not only are men and women separated in mosques, they are separated in schools, even to the point where there are entirely separate schools for girls than for boys.
Pakistan's poor education system has increasingly become a matter of international concern. Lack of access to quality education makes young Pakistan women targets for extremists, which can lead to limited economic opportunity. The 2012 annual report from Human Rights Commission of Pakistan details many challenges women there face, including being attacked and killed on an account of asserting their rights to education, working outside of the home, and being able to express themselves in important public affairs. Funding for education rights for women is dangerous, but education is that important for many in Pakistan, including young Malala. Many countries have to go through a little fight for women's rights. It wasn't until 1636 that the first college allowed women to attend in the United States. Pakistan is continuing to fight for these educational rights for women.
Marriage traditions. Many Americanized Pakistanis are against arranged marriages but do it to please their parents. Traditional Pakistanis still believe love will follow a couple. Madiha Sindhu has lived in the United States since she was 5 and is still expected to have an arranged marriage. Her prospects are back in Pakistan. She states there's very little for a girl to do but stay home and cook and clean. Her parents have postponed her fine arts degree so she can get married. Women who marry for love reap the consequences because it is dishonorable. Some are beaten while others are killed. Some girls are married before the age of 18. Females who are married before 18 generally develop health problems, from giving birth at a young age and not having proper medical care due to poverty. Biomed Central Public Health interviewed 19 women. The women were unaware of the increased health risks. The majority of the women were uneducated and were working as housemaids. More than half of the participants claimed they would marry their daughters off before 18 because of the Islamic religion. Only 32% agreed that they should ban it from Pakistan so the woman can become educated and independent. Exchange marriages are when the parents of one family give their daughter away to marry a son of another. The second family will then in turn give their daughter to marry the son of the first family. If there is no daughter available, the marriage will be reserved for the next generation's family. This form of marriage exists to strengthen kinship by having two children married within the same families.